Oh, I'm muted right now. Oh, child, we ain't got time to be muted. All right, I'm live, live streaming finally. Boom. Just making sure I had the right mic on too. What's up, everybody? Valerie Walton here, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to share with you the simplest ways to close sales and make money online faster with network and affiliate marketing. So if you are somebody who is an online marketer, if you are someone who has, you're part of a network marketing company, MLM, direct sales, great. If you are in affiliate programs, even if it's with, one of the traditional bigger stores like Walmart or something like that, or Amazon, this can work for you too. But I really do want to focus more on affiliate marketers who offer digital products. But just know, no matter what kind of business you have, you can apply this to what you're doing with your online marketing. Okay. For those of you that don't know who I am, maybe this is the very first video you've ever come across. Quick intro. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time. I am a newly married woman. That's why my name is Walton now. Used to be Lewis. So if you see my name around, my old name around is still me. I am a proud mom of two. I've got a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old. The girl's the older one. Okay. And then what else? Oh, yeah. I'm an online marketer myself, as well as an online business coach. I've been a business coach for the past 5 years. I've helped over 4,000 people get their start, starting a business and or improving the business that they currently had where they were looking to go next level. I'm an award-winning coach, and I'm very proud of that because that's what brings me here. I want to be able to help as many people as I can. And it's all based on tiers, right? If you come here for free, you're going to get a little bit of free advice. You get pieces of the puzzle here and there. If you want more pieces of the puzzle, if you want to be able to get everything all at once, then probably my coaching program is better for you, right? Also, before I go into anything else, we are hosting an email marketing workshop. It's the email marketing fast track to help you get on the road to building up a list of customers, right? A list of contacts that you sell to over and over again so that you can always stay in touch with your loyal customers. So if you didn't get your ticket for that, hurry up and get it because they just raised the price. I warn people, they just raised the price and they will do it again. I should say we just raised the price and we'll do it again. So make sure that you get your ticket now while it is still so super affordable. Okay, now let's jump into this. The simplest ways to close sales and make money online faster. Step number one, pull out a pen and a piece of paper because here we go. Step number one is to make sure that you have a way to make it simple for you by presenting a topic that you can talk about that leads into your offers. Okay. Now the way that people do this is they have something called a lead magnet. Okay. A lead magnet. First of all, let's break down what the word lead means. A lead is a person who happens to come across you online, right? And let's use social media, for example, because I do a lot of social media marketing. So they happen to come across your Facebook profile, right? And you've been doing a little marketing on there. A lead would be a person who doesn't just, like it, but perhaps they will comment on it. They show some indication, some behavior that there's an interest in who you are and what you're doing. Plus, on top of that, they are also someone who is willing to give you their information. This is the reason why you want to have a lead magnet as opposed to just going out and buying leads. When you just go out and buy leads, these people don't know you. These people didn't say that they're interested in you or anything that you're doing. They don't know you. So you go and you buy these leads and you go reach out and connect with them. And they're like, who the hell are you? And how'd you get my number? Right? It's like very awkward. Business is all about relationships. Every business is a people business. You have to connect with people. And when you're dealing with human beings, each and every individual is different. So although you start out with a target audience, eventually you're going to funnel it down into each individual. The more personalize you make it feel for them, for your customers, the better experience they're going to have and the more loyal they're going to be. So although, yes, it's great to get new leads every day, it's great to get new customers every day, it's also great to keep the customers that you already have. Okay, because then you are compounding the successful results in your business, and that's what you want. So now you've got you know what a lead is now. This is a person that is showing an interest in who you are and what you do, but they also are willing to give you some form of contact information so that you guys can connect in some way. And they can get even more exclusive access to you. The magnet part, this is going to be something of value. And I know people throw that term around all the time. Give value, give valuable content. I get it. We're going to go a little bit more into that in just a second. But the magnet part is some form of valuable content that attracts your target audience to you. Now, how do you know just how magnetic it's going to be, right? How do you know that if you go out here and you create a video tomorrow, or you go and write a post tomorrow, that you're going to say something that attracts your target audience? Okay. Well, first off, in order for you to create something of value, right? And it needs to be some form of content. Content can be anything. It could be a video. It could be an email. It could be a written post on Facebook. It could be a Facebook story or an Instagram story. It could be a post in a group. It could be a message in Messenger or even a voice message. Okay, it could be any of those things. And I'm sure I'm leaving some stuff out, but that's just what I thought of off the top of my head. So it's a lot of stuff, right? It could be a webinar. It could be, any of that stuff. So anyway, you're getting the idea, right? Now, what makes it valuable content and not just content is the fact that it touches on and addresses your target audience's pain point. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, I don't know what my target audience's pain points are, time for you to do some market research. And it may even be time for you to tweak who your target audience is, because why would you want to try to connect with and help people that you don't really know anything about them? You don't get them. You're out of touch with their lives and their reality. It's going to be difficult for you to be able to connect with them and to close them, right? So typically, and I'm just giving you general information right now, but I do teach you how to go deeper into this. But typically, your target audience looks a lot like you, right? Your ideal customer will look a lot like how you did right before you found the solution that you're now trying to offer them, right? So for example, you're a network marketer and you're in a weight loss company. Think about where you were just before you decided to join that company. What were you thinking? What were some beliefs that you held? What situations were taking place in your life? What kind of lifestyle were you living in at that point? Were you the type of person that was like struggling heavily to find an answer to your weight management problems? Or was it maybe not even dealing with weight? Maybe it was, looking for ways to live more toxic free, right? Maybe you were trying to get rid of all the chemicals in your home and you wanted more toxic free, more holistic living. Maybe it was something like that. And then you can go even deeper than that, right? But that is a good nugget for you. So hopefully you got that down. Anyway, this is how you start determining who your target audience is, because you don't want to just look at the demographic. You also want to look at the psychographic, right? And put that together to come up with your ideal customer. Now, when you're doing this, if you're thinking about what is this customer going through at the time, what is this person in my target audience? What do they think? What are their values? What are their beliefs? What does their reality look like that is creating this problem in the first place, where I have a solution through my business? Then you can identify what exactly the problem is. Now you can also reverse engineer and you can look at your products and services and you can say, great, what problem does this solve? Right? And then you say, okay, well, it solves this problem. Great. Who has that problem right now? And what makes it even better is if you yourself had that problem, you can relate. And so you can get out here and start putting out content where you share your own story. You're sharing what's happened with you because it's relatable to your customers or your potential customers, right? And this is how you start attracting the leads to you. Now, how do we make this simpler? Because Val, are you telling me I got to get out here and I got to go and talk to people about my life every day? No, I'm not saying that necessarily. One thing that you can do to reduce the amount of time that you need to spend is, again, having a lead magnet. Now, I am a part of an entrepreneurial community where they provide already done for you lead magnets, and they have so many, including ones that specifically pertain to your niche. So again, if you are somebody that is in CBD, there is an already done lead magnet for you. If you are in weight loss, there's an already done lead magnet for you. If you're in skincare, if you're in credit repair, all of these types of things are done for you already. And even if you're not in any one of those types of niches, it's fine, because there's still so many more. There's like over 60 done for you lead magnets that you could use. Okay, so really good stuff. If you are somebody who's just getting started and you're looking to leverage because you don't have a lot of time right now, maybe you're working a 9 to 5, or maybe you've got the time, but you don't have a lot of money right now. So you really have to be smart with where you're putting your money from your budget. I'd recommend that you join this entrepreneurial community. Okay. It's called MLSP. I have a ton of videos on it, and it will work for you no matter what your business is if you let us help you. Okay, you have to get in there and do the getting started steps as shown so that we can help you out. You even get a free coaching session when you first walk through the doors. You get to schedule it. You get to choose when you're going to have that session. Like, there's just so much about that community, but that's not what this video is about. I'm just saying, if you're somebody new and you're like, yeah, can I just get a done for you lead magnet and go for it? Yes. Now, these aren't one of those PLR lead magnets. These are completely done, and all you have to do is just follow our getting started steps. That's it. Now, once you have the lead magnet, now you not only have a way to collect your leads information, since they're willing to give it to you, you better be ready to collect it, right? Because you've got to build your list. And I think I talked about this yesterday. So not only do you want to start building your list by collecting their information, but you also want to remember that now is prime time for you to start up a conversation with them. What are you going to talk about? You're going to talk about the very topic that they just reached out to you about. So again, if you're in a CBD oil company and you followed the steps that we teach, and you have a person reaching out saying, yes, I would love a copy of that CBD report that you mentioned, because you're giving these away for free. Now, some folks will think, well, wait, where's the value in that? I'm giving it away for free. Where my money at, right? If you're thinking that, just remember, this is only the first step out of 3 simple steps in order to get to the money, okay? You have got to be patient. You have got to be willing to do each step and not skip any, so that you don't shoot yourself in the foot and make the biggest mistakes in business that you just will not be able to recover from. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, once your reputation is shot, child, that is it. Okay, you might as well go into seclusion, honey. Ain't nobody gonna want to buy nothing from you. The transaction, right? If there's no trust, there is no transaction. Write that down too. No trust equals no transaction. People are not going to buy from you if they don't trust you. It does not matter how cheap you make it. And it really doesn't even matter if it's free. They are not going to get it from you if they don't trust you. And this is one of the ways that you start building up your trust, building up the trust, building up your credibility, right? By letting people know that you truly do have something that could help them out. If they fit the mold, do they fit that category? Are they a part of the target audience? And if you offer it and they raise their hand and say, I want it, then they've just told you. You ain't got the guess. They just told you that they're in your target audience. So then you could offer this to them. And although the lead magnet you're giving, right, that free information, the free report or the free training or the free cheat sheet or whatever, that thing that you're giving them for free really isn't free, because in order for them to get access to it, they've got to give you their contact information so you can continue building your contact list. And all of this is a part of that simple step number one. Build your audience, build your list, I should say, build your list. You've got to have it. And just like I said yesterday, I can't even remember now if I said it here or if I said it on Facebook because I've been doing so many videos lately. But just like, just like I was talking about how important a list is for you to have, it's so important for you to have your email list. And no, having an email list is not dead. Email marketing is not dead. You're going to need it because you don't own these social media platforms. As much as I'd like to, I don't own YouTube. And at any time, YouTube could shut my entire channel down, all the videos, I would not be able to recover them, nothing. I could just wake up one day and it's gone. So although you and I have connected here, what happens when you come back and you don't see me anymore? How are you going to find me? Right? And that could happen with any platform. I don't own Facebook. I don't own Instagram. I don't own Twitter. I don't own TikTok. I don't own Snapchat, child. Anybody still on Snapchat? Well, you know what I'm saying. I don't own any of those. And so it's not my rules. And if they feel that I've broken their rules in some way, or they just feel like they don't want me there anymore, they can shut me down. And they have every right to do that because it's their company. Okay. So when it comes to that, what do you own? You own your list. But how many people are on your list? Because that is going to help determine how much money you're going to make. And not only how many people, right? Because it's not so much the quantity, it's the quality of people that you have on your list. The people who actually do fit your target audience and not just people looking for free stuff all the time, right? So this is the first part of it. Okay, this is the way that you're going to be able to first start generating the leads. You need that. If you want to get to sales, you have to start with step one, which is getting the leads, building your list. And you build your list with lead magnets so that here's what's being exchanged, right? Because sales is all about an exchange of value. Write that down. If you haven't been to my channel before, you may not have seen that, but I do talk about it a lot. Sales is an exchange of value. Typically, people think of sales as an exchange of money, but money is not the only valuable thing out here. And so with a lead magnet, there's still a sales transaction going on. There's still an exchange. And what's happening is you're going to get their contact information to help you further build your list. And that's valuable to you. And what they are going to get is great use value out of the information that you send to them because they need it to help them solve a specific problem that they have. Okay. I couldn't get all that out. But anyway, that's how that works. Now, we are out of time for today because I am getting ready to head on over into a training this evening in just a little bit, and I have to prepare for that. And so I'm going to stop this. I'm going to end this here, but I want you to come back tomorrow so that we can go into what that next step is. So today we just went over step one out of the 3 simple steps, but I really wanted to break it down in depth. A lot of people don't really talk about this, at least not from what I've seen online. And so I just wanted to make sure that you have a really great foundation that you can start with. You got to be clear on who your target audience is and how you plan on helping them. In what ways does your offer provide a solution to them in a unique way, right? These types of things you are going to have to start asking yourself, and then thinking of what kind of valuable content do I have that I can offer as a lead magnet? And again, if you don't have something, get on in here. Let me share my victory toolbox with you. Okay. You on the Victory with Valerie channel, get a little bit of this victory sprinkled on you, child. Okay. So that you have access to the things that will help you grow faster. It'll shorten your learning curve. It'll save you some time, and it will definitely save you a lot of money in the long run. So why not get it? Okay. So if you want access to that, I can show you how you can get a trial into MLSP. Come on in here and check it out. But I do highly recommend that you just get a membership in here. You're going to need it, especially if you're thinking long term. But get the trial now and then get on my calendar, schedule some time with me to book yourself a session, right? schedule some time with me for us to have a conversation about your particular business. And then I'll be able to help you even more with what your next step should be. Okay. So all of that will be listed inside of the description box. You know, I'm live, so I didn't get a chance to get in there and change it around, but I will. So if you're watching the replay, go check the description box right now, and you'll be able to see the link to the 10-day trial for MLSP, because I want you to check us out. It's 10 days for $10. If you don't like it, you can get your $10 back. So it's completely risk-free. And then also, if you have not gotten your ticket for that email marketing fast track, make sure that you get that. It's just 2 days, but it's coming up fast. It's this Saturday and Sunday. What is that? The 28th and the 29th of August, 2021. So make sure that you get that. And also to schedule time on my calendar so that you can get that free consultation, and we'll figure out where you want to go next. All righty, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me these past few minutes. I can't wait to see you back tomorrow for the second step, because it gets really good there. And it is the most common problem among online entrepreneurs. And I am going to show you a simple yet powerful way on how to make sure you never have the problem that most marketers have ever again. You're going to be that powerful entrepreneur, child. You're going to know exactly what to do. And it is what bridges the gap between an entrepreneur just out here posting online to an entrepreneur that's actually profiting online. So I will see you tomorrow, my fellow profitpreneurs. Thanks again, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.